Okay, this is the final segment of the orientation video where we are introducing you to the career training program at New Haven Adult School. And it's probably the most critical part in terms of your own scheduling, and I'm sure it's the question that most of you have if you are looking to take the computer classes. If you look in the schedule, I just want to say the ones that are most straightforward in terms of scheduling your time, when does the class start, when does the class end, what days and times I come to school. The most clear-cut classes are probably any of the classes except for the self-paced courses that you see on page 12. Every other course other than those self-paced computer courses and the self-paced office technology courses, the time that you see in the brochure are the times that the class meets and ends. We would expect for you to come on time and stay for the entire duration of the class session. When we look at page 12, however, this is where it gets a little tricky for most people, trying to figure out when exactly is school, when exactly do I come to class. So let's kind of review it a little bit. Page 12. Okay, so we see page 12 on the left-hand side. The office technology course is the one at the top, left-hand side, and that course is just a combination of keyboarding and data entry. You see different class times mentioned below. You see that there's a class time that meets on Monday, Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Then another class meets Tuesday, Thursday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And then when you get down and you see our evening classes, it's a Monday night, 6 to 9, Tuesday night, 6 to 9, Wednesday night, 6 to 9, and Thursday night, 6 to 9. For the one fee of $50, a student can choose to come to as many or as few of these class times as he or she would like. However, you must come according to the times listed in the brochure on page 12. So, for example, if you wanted to come to class in the daytime, in the morning, if you wanted one of the 9 a.m. classes, you would have to select a Monday-Wednesday combination that starts from 9 and ends at 12, or a Tuesday-Thursday combination that starts at 9 and ends at 12. If you wanted to come all 4 days, then we would sign you up for 2 classes. We would sign you up for the Monday-Wednesday class and the Tuesday-Thursday class. Now, just because these classes are self-paced does not mean that you come in at whatever time you want and you leave whatever time you want. The class times that you see published in the brochure are the times that we would expect you to be in class. So for any of those times, for the office technology, class starts at 9 a.m. and it ends at 12 noon. So you could not start class at 10:30. You could not leave class at 10:30. That's not a part of the scheduled time. Of course, if you just got up and walked out, we couldn't stop you. However, the class time is the time that the school and the teacher and myself, that we expect you to be there if that's the time that you select to sign up for. So again, if it's in the daytime, the classes come in combination days. You can't split the days up. It's Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. So, for example, if in the daytime you said, well, I only want to come to school on Monday and Tuesday, well, in the daytime schedule, you would not be able to do that. You'd have to come with the combination times. The evening, on the other hand, is split up so that you can select to come 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights, or 4 nights. You could select to come on Monday night from 6 to 9, or on Tuesday night from 6 to 9, Wednesday night 6 to 9. Or you could sign up for 4 sections and come all 4 nights, or you could say I can only come on Monday, Tuesday. You can do that at night, but not in the daytime. It's just the way it's printed on page 12 is the way that you would have to sign up for the courses in terms of time. And it's the same for the computer applications classes, which are also on page 12, right beneath the picture. You see the computer applications classes for $65, which includes Windows Internet, Word 1, Word 2, PowerPoint, Excel, Applied Excel. Applied Excel is a class that comes after Excel. It's basically a class where you take all the skills that you learned in the Excel class and apply them to different projects. People really like that class because it makes them use use the skills very critically. And then there is the Microsoft Access class, which is online. But you could, again, use our computer lab. But you have to use it, again, according to the times that are listed in the brochure. So, for the computer applications class, if you wanted to come in the morning, it's a Monday-Wednesday combination, 8:30 to 12. So there's 30 extra minutes on this class that are not included on the office technology. So that's Monday, Wednesday morning, 8:30 to 12. You could come. Or you could come Tuesday, Thursday morning, 8:30 to 12. Or if you wanted to come all 4 days, then you would sign up for both sections, the Monday, Wednesday, and the Tuesday, Thursday. And then as you see, the nighttime schedule is the same. Monday night, 6 to 9. Tuesday night, 6 to 9. Wednesday night, 6 to 9. Thursday night, 6 to 9. You can come every night. You can come one night. You can come 3 nights. We generally do not encourage people to only come to school 1 day a week. Students who come to school 1 day a week tend not to complete the course. So if you wanted to come to school one night and 2 days, you could do that. We do have some students who come 4 days a week and 2 nights a week, all for the one fee of $65. You can come as much as your schedule will allow. However, once you select a schedule, it's a schedule that we expect you to stick to. And if something changes and you need to change your schedule, then you would just talk to the coach in the Career Skills Center, and she will help you change your schedule. So there's no problem with changing your schedule. However, it's not just an open door where you can come into the lab at any time and leave the lab. It's not a drop in and drop out type of self-paced environment. So what I need you to do at this point, because you will soon, you're going to, at some point in this orientation process, you're going to talk to one of the coaches who will help you work out your schedule and select the first class that you're going to start working on. But what we want you to do is to know and kind of already think out, take some time to really think out, when can I come to class? When is it convenient for me to come to class? If you work a job in the day that sometimes you work days and sometimes you work nights, then really think about which days you want to come to school and which nights you want to come to school. If you have other commitments on a Thursday night, of course, you know you can't come Thursday night, but you can come a Monday, Tuesday, or a Wednesday. So when you come and sit with a coach, we would ask for you to already have some idea what time, what schedule you want, keeping in mind the guidelines that I've just laid out for you, that the way the schedule works. Again, just to be one more time very, very clear, is that if you come in the daytime, the classes come in combination of days, Monday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, Thursday. But at night, you can split those days up in whatever way you need to fit your schedule. Okay, so that's it in terms of scheduling and how it works. So what I would like for you to do at this time is just take some time to think about your schedule, think about when you want to come to school, and you should be ready to go on to the next part of the orientation process. I hope this was informative and helpful for you, and we'll be talking to you soon. Thank you and have a great day.